Hey everybody, I'm back. This is the pre-4th of July video that I'm going to do here. I've got one clutch that we're going to cut open, and then I kind of want to revisit some of the cryptic stuff. I think I'm kind of starting to learn a little bit more about what's going on, but I'm actually even more confused than ever too. So we'll get into that after we cut this clutch. I'm really excited about this clutch, and I have some awesome clutches coming up. A lot of double het stuff, genetic stripe, clown, ultra milk clown, all kinds of stuff that I want to show too. They're not quite ready to hatch yet though, so I'm hoping to do to at least film another video this week. I'll probably get it up next week. Who knows? I might even be able to get it up this week yet too. But anyway, so we got a lot of stuff coming. So this clutch is what I'm really looking forward to. This is from Pastel Mardi Gras male. So pastel Enchi asphalt yellow belly male bred to a banana yellow belly female. And these guys actually started coming out on their own. You know, I can't really predict, well, I can predict when they're gonna hatch, but sometimes they don't quite hatch on schedule, and if it's on a day that I can't shoot a video, just don't have time, that I missed doing some of these egg cutting videos. Well, these guys are still in the egg, and these two haven't even cut themselves out yet, so we still have time. And one thing I wanted to mention before I start cutting these is, when is it okay to cut eggs? And I always tell people, don't cut eggs based on a specific day, because if these eggs are incubated at 89 degrees, they'll hatch in a certain number of days. But what would happen if your incubator is actually a degree or two lower than what you think it is? You know, just because you set your thermostat for a certain temperature, you may want to check that with a temp gun or something. And then also what would happen is, when this is closed, if the inside of this box gets a little bit warmer, these guys will incubate at a higher temperature than what you think. So they may hatch before you think they're gonna hatch. Same thing as if the temperature in your incubator is a little bit cooler than what you think it is, they could take longer. So you don't wanna just say, okay, day 52, I'm gonna cut these eggs. Well, what if your incubator was a degree or 2 degrees lower than what you think? They might still have a week or two of incubation left. So you certainly don't want to cut eggs open. I always tell people, until you're experienced, wait till the first baby pips on its own, then you can cut them. And what I do is, because I've got a lot of experience, I can just feel, when I can feel the baby in that egg, I know that that's ready to open. You can very clearly feel it. The eggs start to lose moisture or lose water as incubation ends. And so that makes it so that you can really feel those babies in there. I mean, I can clearly feel that baby in there. So I know that, I mean, I don't even know exactly how many days this one is out. It was laid on May 9th, and it is June 29th right now. So, you know, it's getting to be about that time, but like I said, I never look to see, I never count the days. I just wait until, I mean, I know it's right around that, but I just wait until I know that these eggs are ready to hatch. But until you get a lot of experience with that, wait till the first babies start to pip, then you can cut. And also when you cut, I know some people just like want to slice the whole top of the egg off. I don't. I just cut open enough just so that I can see what's in there. And then after that, I leave it alone and let them come out on their own. So I've not looked at these at all yet. So we'll just see what we got here. Looks like a normal looking snake, so that'd be either a yellow belly or a asphalt. It looks like it's probably an ivory. I can't really see its head. It kind of had its head sticking out here a little bit when I first opened it, but it ducked back in there. I'd say it's probably an ivory or a banana ivory. That looks like could be a pastel banana enchi asphalt or yellow belly. Actually, I guess it would have to be no, it could be a pastel or asphalt or yellow belly. haven't hit what I'm looking for in this clutch yet, but you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Oh, 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 there it is. That is at least a banana freeway. Could be, I mean, I have to wait till it's out of the egg, but I would say it's probably a pastel banana freeway. But who knows, could have NG in it as well. Have to wait until we can see more pattern, but if this is the only one like this that I get in this clutch, I'm pretty happy. That's kind of what I was going for. I just wanted a banana freeway of some type. And it's from a female banana, a yellow belly, so that could be a male or a female, and if it's a male, it'd be a female maker. Here's another banana. So that'll either be a yellow belly or an asphalt. Yeah, kind of a small sample size with this clutch, but that was the one I really wanted, but I'm pretty excited about all of them actually. Oh, here's the ivory, sticking its head out a little bit more. These should be out of the egg within the next couple of days. Okay, so I've got a lot more hatching. A lot of it's more common stuff. I've got some cool stuff on the way, so we'll be doing that pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to do another video. I'm hoping to do at least one video a week all summer or all hatching season, but we'll just see how the time goes. I think I've got probably 1,000 babies that are going to be hatching within the next 8 weeks. Like, my incubators are absolutely jammed full. I've got a total of 4 huge incubators, and they're all just almost every spot in the whole thing, all of them is full. So anyway, it's going to be a pretty crazy time here. Okay, so now I wanted to go into the cryptic stuff. Now, I know that there's been several other breeders that have been talking about cryptics a lot too lately, and I think that they are correct that the cryptic gene and the clown gene are allelic, much in the same way that the toffee gene and the albino gene are allelic. And some people are calling a snake that has one cryptic gene and one clown gene a Crypton, which I actually kind of like that name. So that's kind of what I'm going with. Okay, so if they're both recessive genes and they're both allelic with clown, or cryptic is allelic with clown, so if you breed a cryptic to a clown, you'll get Cryptons. And that's, I think, what most of us has been hatching so far, because there's a reason why the cryptic gene, that cryptic look, keeps popping up in clown collections. If you look at pictures or ads on Morph Market or wherever, you'll see most cryptics that are out there are like 66% possible het for clown and things like that. So they're in some way related. So here is, I wanted to show you this snake. Okay, this is a typical pastel cryptic, or if we're calling them, if we're calling a cryptic a snake that has one cryptic gene and one clown gene in it, this would be technically a Crypton. Because this was, when I hatched this, I called it a cryptic that's, well, actually I called it an Aztec, because at the time that's what I was calling my cryptic line. But I basically called it a cryptic that's het for clown. And now I know that it is het for clown. Well, it's got the clown gene in it and it has the cryptic gene in it. Sorry, I'm kind of confusing myself doing all this talking about it, so don't be worried if you're a little confused as well. So this is a pastel Crypton. She's a little flighty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep her out here for very long. Okay, this, before I get into what produced this, you can see that with this snake, see the way everything's all blushed out on the top? It almost seems like he took an eraser and erased some of the dark pattern. This has the same. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this Crypton away. So this snake right here is a breeder of mine. Let's see if we can get him to show his head. Strong. on, buddy. Look at that head. That's a pretty classic Cryptic or Crypton head. Really open pattern by the eyes, kind of a reduced head pattern. This is basically the banana version of that other one that I just had out. The problem with this is, okay, so when I first started producing cryptic animals, I had a normal pinstripe. At least I thought it was a normal pinstripe. I bred it to a pastel clown 2 years in a row. I got several cryptic looking animals, pinstripes, lemon blast, pastels, and normals that had the cryptic or Crypton look to them. So the father was a pastel clown, the mother was what I thought was a normal pinstripe. Well, that normal pinstripe has to be het for cryptic because all of a sudden they started hatching all these Cryptons or cryptic things. So I did that for 2 years in a row, held back all of them. The third year, I bred a completely unrelated pastel banana to that same pinstripe that's het for cryptic, and I produced him. So unless that pastel banana was somehow het for clown, which I don't really know how it could have been. I think that was I think it was my first generation pastel banana male that I had here, like one of the first ones that I ever got. This is years ago already. One of the first ones that I ever got that I can't even remember if I produced them myself. That's the little bit of an issue, is I don't remember where exactly like the origin of some of these animals were. But the chances that it's het for clown is really, really remote. But somehow it produced a Crypton looking thing when I bred it to that pinstripe het cryptic. So I took this guy and I bred him back to a female cryptic pinstripe. I'm just going to put this guy away so he doesn't escape on me. So now I'm going to show you what babies I produced from him. I produced a cryptic lemon blast. At least I'm pretty certain that that's a cryptic. There's another one. I got a lot of whites in the blushing, whites kind of riding up along the pattern on the sides. Really busy pattern overall. Here is a cryptic banana pinstripe. Again, look at the side pattern. Gorgeous snake. And then here's the easiest one to tell out of all of them. That's a regular banana cryptic. So somehow I produced a banana pastel cryptic that didn't have clown in it. And I bred him to a female cryptic pinstripe and produced cryptic babies. So tell me how that happens. So while I think we're learning a lot about what's going on with these things, I'm not 100% sure that we all collectively know exactly what's going on with them. So hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too much with that. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out too. These guys will probably go in the holdback bins along with countless others, because I'm really trying to figure this out before I sell a whole bunch of them. But yeah, and I've got more cryptic clutches due to hatch. I bred a lot of different clown combos to cryptic or Crypton combos. So when I breed a visible clown to a Crypton, I'm expecting some Cryptons some Cryptons and some clowns to come out of that. So I've got some clutches coming up here. I know I bred a Hidden Gene Woma Granite, Hidden Gene Woma Granite clown to a cryptic het clown. I think it was a cryptic pinstripe het clown, I'm not sure. Anyway, that clutch is actually just starting to pip too. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some of these things in the near future, and hopefully together we can unravel what's exactly going on with these things. But pretty fascinating, little frustrating, I have to say. I've been working, I've had this gene pop up in my collection probably 5 or 6 years ago, if it might even have been longer ago than that. Still haven't completely figured it all out yet. So hopefully that is coming soon. So I'll be back pretty quickly with another video. I've got a lot of eggs to cut open, as I've said numerous times in this video already, probably getting sick of hearing it. But I will have a lot of videos coming up in the near future showing some of these awesome new babies that I'm hatching out. I'm so excited. Like every year it just gets better. I'm building, really building something here in my collection and getting the quality up higher and higher. And it's just so much fun. Like every clutch that I hatch pretty much has something completely different in it than all the clutches that hatched before. So a lot of them are coming, and I will make sure to let you guys know and show you all of them that I can over the summer and fall. And if you want to see what I have available, I'm trying to get new snakes up on the website as often as I can. So make sure to visit royalconstrictordesigns.com and see what I've got. If you want anything, let me know. Email me at garrick@crestagecko.com, or just go to my website and send me a message through there. I'll talk to you guys soon.